All right, here we go. Going live. Going live. And we're live. Hey, Rizza, we're live. Woohoo!
Woohoo! Hello, Kasie. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you this morning?
Very good. I am pumped. I've been up checking my alarms. Did I miss it? Did I miss it? So I'm like, I'm ready for this. I've been ready for this since you let me know last week. Let's do a live stream together. So I've been ready for it. Yeah.
Super fun. Your hair looks super cute.
Thank you. You know, it's one of those.
Curls.
Yeah. So I went to the salon yesterday and I vow not to shower for a year. And I vowed to sleep standing up so I could keep this look for as long as possible.
I know I can never get it to look like they did when I leave the salon. So
I know. And I took advantage of my hair yesterday and immediately I'm going to make a YouTube video. So, you know, I do my YouTube video and stuff. I'm like, yes, I have proof.
Yes, well, we're going to mention it again later, but what's your channel?
Oh, on YouTube, it's called Learn English Lingo. It's for English learners of all ages. And I would say of all ages because we have a good mix. And I say we, it's a combination of three VIP kid teachers. Well, we're the best of friends now. It's myself, teacher Jamie, and Amy. And we showcase our kids, our dogs, our pets, and ourselves teaching English. And we also do virtual field trips. And so it's a nice mix and a lot of English tips for our English learners.
Oh, I love it. Love it. And you guys have grown super fast. That's been great. Yes. Very good. Now, we haven't met Amy yet, but we've had Jamie on the channel. So if you haven't seen that, you can check her out. She was on a previous video. So yes, welcome. If you're new here, please say hello. Let us know where you're watching from. And did you have classes this morning? Let us know in the chat box. You didn't, Rizza?
No, last night I did. But let's see if our friends here have had classes this morning. Did you teach?
I had 3 this morning. So I got some extra sleep. I got to sleep in only the last 3 slots booked. I'm like, wow, that was okay for me. I'll take it. So yeah, I think a lot of my regulars are on vacation this week. I've gotten lots of messages. So I only have like 1 class tomorrow and I'm like, should I open short notice or should I keep it?
Open.
So I opened the last one because the last 2 are, well, 1 is booked and then I opened the last one. I'm like, well, if that one books, then I'll open one earlier and keep going that way.
You already know what to do. That's pretty smart.
Awesome. So we are here to talk about HALLO. Yes, I am super excited for this platform. As many know, or if you've seen my channel, I love to talk and this seems like a good fit for me. So Rizza, can you tell us a little bit about HALLO?
Of course. First of all, congratulations, fellow HALLO teacher. You are a HALLO teacher too. Okay, let me do my best. HALLO is a language learning online platform. Currently, it is for native English speakers to teach English to adults. Okay, should you find out your learner is 13 to 18, you need to ask them to get parental consent, which makes sense. There are a couple of ways to earn as a teacher. That is, number 1, through private lessons. That's a one-on-one, at least a 30-minute class with an adult learner through a phone call or a video chat through the app, not outside the HALLO app, not outside the HALLO website, but through or within the app. All right. The second one is through teaching a HALLO course. We can get more into that later. But basically, 1 HALLO course equals 8 lessons. And you have the option to teach your own 8 lessons, but of course, subject to HALLO approval, or to teach any of the existing HALLO lessons. So it's ready-made for you with homework and quizzes for the students. So it's a matter of you reviewing them. And finally, through direct calls from the learner. And how is that? They see you online on the app. You have this green button that you're online, you know, as if you were in an active status. And then they can call you and you have the option to answer the call and you earn per minute, right? Or if you're busy, then you would just have to ignore it.
Right.
So those are the three ways to earn. Now, HALLO is now open to applications for this quarter. Just so it's been closed. It just opened up for Q3 and Q4 of this year. Now, who knows that in this Q3, if we have an influx of amazing teachers, that they would close it on Q4. Now, the thing is, this is not just open to the public. You must apply with someone referring you. That's what me and teacher that's what me and teacher Kasie are for. You need to let them know that we referred you. Okay. Yeah. So, the application process would be right? Because it's a small HALLO team, but growing like crazy. We've got over 1 million learners that have downloaded the app.
Wow.
Okay. Over 1 million in like less than 3 years because it's pretty new.
Yeah. That is awesome. That is amazing.
And one more thing.
Yeah.
Just 40 to 50 teachers.
Right.
Come on, let's go.
So HALLO is growing the student base like crazy. And, when Jamie and Rizza came on to chat, we're talking about getting quality teachers on that platform. Like she said, there's like 50 teachers on the platform and 1 million students. So now I think Jamie explained it. It's not all paying students yet, but they're the ones that are using the app and things. So there are other ways to talk to students. It's really a neat platform. Let me say good morning to Stephanie. Hey, good morning. And Robert, I've seen you ask this question before. When we have young kids, students, we might use puppets, but if we're teaching adults, I generally don't. So yeah. Are you an ESL teacher, Robert? Do you teach online? Interesting. So Stephanie, how many classes did you have this morning? So it's a delay. So when we talk here and then they'll hear it on their side in just a little bit. It's pretty neat.
No problem. It's nice that you brought up the different ways that we could reach out, or some ways that we could reach out to our adult English learners. And that is through a HALLO live stream. Now, when you go on a HALLO live stream, I'd love to discuss that with you.
I'm ready. I think I'm ready.
Okay. When you go on a HALLO live stream, you basically, so you go on a live stream like this, okay? And within a few seconds, you have learners from all over the world on the comments. And I tell you, maybe a 30 to 1 hour live stream, you'll have about 300 to 500 comments from students. Just saying hello, how are you? Teacher, how can I learn English? And you give your best tips. Now, when you go on a live stream, you have the option to teach a quick English lesson. Or now you have an option to say, hey, I've opened up my schedule. Make sure that you book a private lesson with me. And I want to talk to you guys about a live stream I had like last week where teacher Kasie was one of my viewers, my wonderful viewers, writing comments. Okay, so she was one of the first ones in. She says, hi, I'm going to walk my dog Goliath. Do you remember that, dear? Yes. And then from the comments, I said, would you like to hop on? So from the comments, I was able to hop her on just like this. So now like we're talking real time, right?
Yeah. It's pretty neat.
It is. And I said, can everyone say hello to teacher Kasie? Everyone was so friendly, right? Hi, boom, 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 boom. Exactly. And at the same time, when I checked your number of followers, they increased significantly. Okay. So they're like, boom, boom. You have like over 1,000 followers now, I think, on your profile.
I have 6,000.
Right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
quickly 6,000 following you. And yeah. And teacher Kasie hops off and I continue with a fun, informal lesson about unboxing an iPad Pro.
Yeah. And I had to stay there and watch because I was learning so much. I'm like, oh, wow. So you just talk and you get comfortable and yeah.
Right. So she said, teacher Kasie said, guys, that she was going to walk her dog Goliath. I'm like, okay. We got to meet Goliath, her dog. You can show your dog, you can show your pet. So she hops off, like in my mind, okay, it was wonderful seeing teacher Kasie. 5 minutes in, she's still there, like in the comments. 10 minutes later, when I'm about to unbox the iPad Pro, she's still there. Open it. I could hear your voice, even if you're in the comments.
That's such a good lesson. I was like, what is it? Guys, she had an empty box at first. It was driving me crazy.
20, 30 minutes in, okay, she's still there, like writing comments, okay. 40 minutes in, she's making friends with other students on my live stream. Hi, energy. And they're like, hi, teacher Kasie. I'm like, okay, which I don't mind. I love it. Okay.
Right.
And through the end of the live stream, you are such a supportive friend and teacher, still there. Thank you.
Thanks. I was learning so much from you. I didn't know like it was a thing like, should I not comment? Should I? Because if you've done YouTube, the comments are better for the analytics. So you want the comments and it's friendly. You know, I can count on James and Stephanie to be here sometimes and to say hello and good morning. And, you know, if I'm struggling, they might say something. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, my friend's here. We're good.
Right.
So,
right. So, it was more of, so I was unboxing an iPad Pro. However, you know, I'm still thinking about the way that I speak English. Not too fast. It was good listening practice for our students. And then I'll throw in a term here, I'll throw in a term there, like I'm unboxing, I'm unpacking, I am opening up a box, you know, some synonyms, you know, you try to make a lesson out of it.
I like how you also said, is an unboxing just a box? And they were all like commenting and really thinking. I'm telling you, I was learning a lot. That's why I was still there. Yeah. I'm like, well, that was a really smart question to ask because, you know, you don't necessarily think of an unboxing might be a package. You know what I mean? Right. And I thought, well, that was a really smart question.
Thank you. And it's pretty much everything could be an English lesson, right? So, you know, I think I did ask, well, can I have coffee during tea time? Can I have tea during coffee time? So it's like, huh? Yeah, can I? You know, stuff like that.
And then at the end, she went over and said, well, we talked about unboxing today. And you mentioned the terms again, which was great too. So yeah, I learned a lot. I was like, oh, okay.
Okay.
Question, have some vocabulary reiterated at the end is always a good thing. So yeah, I was in there learning. I loved it.
Thank you. And then on the comments, you can also write the spelling of the words. So it's an instant learning live stream. You know, they see the synonyms, they see the spelling. Now, it's not always unboxing. I don't have an iPad Pro to unbox. That's going to be once in every like 20 years. So you can also do a quick Google search on ESL conversations. Okay. So now you can ask, different topics, ESL topics. Do you have a pet? Do you like pets? If they write comments, they're very open to correction. So, you know, if there's a small grammar here and there, right? You can call out, how about saying this? Yeah. But the point is now, we need native English speakers to teach on HALLO. Is it going to be you? All right.
Who else is joining us? Giselle is here, and we know Giselle is a HALLO teacher. Hey, Giselle, thanks for coming. Stephanie said this platform sounds interesting.
It is. It
It
is.
is. And James, hey James. James is from, well, he's from here, but he's in Vietnam. He said he uses puppets for the younger students too. Yeah.
Very nice.
Not for adults. At least I don't.
I do have some learners from Vietnam. So
Oh,
pretty cool, pretty cool. So let's talk about private lessons.
Okay.
So a private lesson is 30 minutes. Now, when you say lesson, it might be overwhelming for you, like, oh, what am I going to teach? What am I going to teach? Okay, you have a couple of options. If it's your first time to get this, to get a learner, book a private lesson with you. In the first 5 minutes, you can already ask, why are you here? Tell me about your family. How did you hear about HALLO? Why are you learning English?
Right.
And a lot of them just want to have an English conversation with a native English speaker.
Right.
So you are ready with ESL or with interesting questions to ask. And then you may or may not have a notebook. That's my style. Just discreetly take notes with corrections, with some help. And after, I send them a private message. Thanks for having this. I had a great time speaking with you. Here are some of my suggestions for you. And then I put that, and then they rebook. You invite them to rebook with you. Tips. Okay.
So, are the private lessons recorded? Like, can you watch a playback or anything?
Very good question.
Thanks.
If it's a booked private lesson, okay, so that means they saw your schedule. A learner sees your schedule, books the appointment with you. He gets to keep that lesson in his inbox or in his history, not for us. However, if it's the third way, another way for us to earn money, which is a direct call, that's not recorded. That's when a learner sees you online and says, oh, teacher Kasie's online. So, and then you get a notification that a student wants to reach you. You will earn X amount per minute. Okay. So you can take that call. That one is not recorded.
Okay.
What else? Oh, I would suggest also opening a back-to-back lesson or private call. So for example, you open 5 to 5:30, 5:30 to 6. So should a learner want to book a back-to-back time slot, you don't get cut on the 30th minute. It just goes straight for a 1 hour phone call with you.
Okay. Yeah, for those that don't know, when you are booked a 30-minute slot or a 1 hour slot, it ends it. So be ready to say goodbye at that last minute.
Right. Exactly. You get cut. So for your homework, don't forget. Great. So on the 30th minute.
Yep.
Yeah. You have a countdown timer. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Last minute and then, 30, 20. So if you just keep talking, oh, for your homework, I'm going to give you that. So, you get cut. So you don't want that. Okay. You can tell them on the last minute, check your private message. I will send you an optional homework there if that's your style. Right.
Okay,
right. All right.
James said, I had just finished a private lesson. I missed where Rizza is from. I don't know that we didn't even introduce her really. I just was so excited to say hello to her. We were like, hey, so do you want to tell them a little bit about yourself?
Sure. So, hey.
First question, but.
Right. And it's going to be like in the middle thingy or at the start if we're doing this overnight, which I don't mind.
You're totally used to me.
Gotcha. So I was born and raised in the Philippines, but I moved to New York City to work for the United Nations in 2006.
Wow.
And I'm married now. 2011, I moved to New Jersey, and currently I'm in Chicago. So I have 2 kids. Camelia is 9 years old, and Riker is 5 years old, turning 6. Oh. I'm a VIP kid teacher, outschool teacher, HALLO teacher. Hooray!
She does more than just teach, though. She helps with curriculum and all kinds of things. We're going to talk about that on another live VIP kid curriculum. What?
But If you don't mind me mentioning, I watched your live stream speaking course versus public speaking. No, was it speaking course, public speaking course?
Yes.
And I think I designed one of the lessons you taught, pets.
Yeah. Oh, I haven't taught pets yet, but somebody in the chat had.
Okay.
I want to teach pets because I love animals.
Gotcha. So if you encounter a lesson about what does your pet know, what tricks does your pet know, you know, with the dogs, I think you're gonna like that.
Oh,
yeah.
Does Riker, does she like Star Trek? Is that where you got the name from?
Riker? No, I only found out after I named him that Riker yeah, it's related to Star Trek stuff, but Riker is Ryker, not RIKER.
That's what he was listening. Awesome.
Yeah, or Riker Island, I think in New York or something.
Yeah.
But this one is RYKER. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
I love the questions in the chat. Keep them coming.
Awesome. My kids work for VIP Kid too. So yeah, they contribute English learning videos and they post it on the VIP Kid WeChat page and VIP Kid Chinese TikTok account. Okay. Yeah.
Yes. James said, I have taught over 50 lessons for the speaking course now.
What? Oh, okay. James, I have a question. I wonder if you taught one of my lessons. I'll tell you the topic. Sorry, this is about HALLO, but I can't.
Oh, it's fine. Like I said, they're used to this on my channel. I told you, I just love to talk to friends. That's what my channel is. That's what my niche is. It's all about talking to friends.
You got it. All right, James, here we go.
Go for it.
Post? What am I talking? Pets. Okay. Nature's wonder. The ocean. Anything about that?
I would like that.
Family, brothers and sisters. Oh, I just submitted that. I submitted one last night. Twins and triplets. That's pretty good. Yeah. So, and a road trip. So
I taught the playground one.
I haven't taught that. Okay. Let me know if James replies.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Okay.
Like I said, it'll be a minute.
You got it. I understand.
Super fun. I think you have many talents over here, designing curriculum and speaking classes. Now, I think the speaking classes, for those that love the speaking classes, don't you think they would fit in on HALLO pretty nicely if they like the free talk kind of vibes?
I think so too. Yeah, because our learners, our adult learners, just really want to listen to a native English speaker, right? And it's been such a great experience being a HALLO teacher. But I think maybe Jamie has mentioned, from time to time you'll have one of those in the comments that are not fit on HALLO.
Yeah.
And you just have to know and be that responsible teacher to let them know the HALLO policies of keeping your comments nice and clean and safe for the HALLO community.
Right.
Yeah.
And I agree. That happens in my chat box on here sometimes too. So if you look at my chat box, I always have friends that have blue wrenches. They kind of help me moderate. So if they have a blue wrench, that means they can have people leave. They can write links for me and things like that. So yeah, they're awesome. So we have a question that just popped into my from Joanne. Hey, Joanne, she said she's watching. And if you have a question, I will read here what you said, but also you can always put it in the live chat box if you'd like. If you're on your phone, there should be a little button that says chat. You can click that and you should see our live chat here. Let's see. Hi, Kasie. I'm watching this live with Rizza. I've seen another live and could not ask. No place to comment. Oh, I'll have to check. I also asked if my friend from school chatter who speaks perfect English can work for HALLO. You never replied. Oh, I haven't seen that question. I apologize if I haven't replied. I'm usually pretty good about replying. You can ask many people, but so are you asking who can apply for HALLO? Rizza, could you help us with the requirements for HALLO?
No problem. First of all, you need eligibility to work in the US. Okay. That's the first. You can be wherever in the world. Okay. But you need eligibility to work in the US. You need to be a native English speaker. All right. Currently, you need to be referred by a teacher. Okay. On the comments, our referral handles are there, right? In the comments. Yes. The online application form is there. And of course, it helps if you are certified to teach English as a second language. A certification always helps.
Right.
There. In the application form, in the online application form, you will see that you will be asked a couple of things: basic information, your updated CV. We highly, strongly suggest and recommend that you update that CV, and that's what you submit. Yes. And also, go ahead.
CV is a resume, right?
That's correct. Thank you.
I've heard CV in England before, and I'm like, I think that's,
Yes, curriculum vitae. I think that's how you pronounce it, curriculum vitae. And you need to take time to do a 1-minute intro video. Okay. Now, when you do your 1-minute intro video, you are not talking to a student. Okay. You are talking to a HALLO recruiter. And there are guide questions there on the application form. Now, you need to double check what that question is. It might be, why are you fit to teach HALLO? Or why do you want to be a HALLO teacher? So just before you do that, we recommend that you read up on their website, hallo.tv. To see if HALLO is really fit for you, but get yourself acquainted with what HALLO is. So that,
FAQs, right? They should go to the frequently asked questions and look those over. They do ask that when you're signing up.
Exactly. And make sure when you do your intro video, you are not teaching kids. Hello, I'm teacher Rizza, right? How are you?
Right.
No, this is different. We're talking to a HALLO recruiter at this time. So you can keep your hands down, maybe a little hand gesture here and there, but you can keep your hands down. Hello, my name is, I'm currently in Chicago and I would love to teach for HALLO because ...
Right.
Relax.
I think I post mine just so you can see it. But of course, I'm not an expert at those, but I thought it was fun. I had asked Jamie ahead of time. I'm like, is this going towards students? Because I made it towards like who would be hiring me. So you're thinking of it kind of like a 1-minute interview, I think. Let's see. Let me help Joanne really quick. Joanne, I see the picture you sent me. You want to click that button that says open app. And once the app is actually opened in YouTube, if you don't see where the button is that says chat, you can click on that little arrow that's also in the picture. But once you open the app in YouTube, you just click that button that says open app at the top, and you should be able to get to us and type in the chat box. James said, yeah, Kasie only takes a long time if you send a message at 1 a.m. her time. Yeah, I'm sleeping. And he said, when I first came to Vietnam, I was asked for my CV. I had no idea at that time. Yeah, I didn't know until Tess actually mentioned it in her videos about Wales English. So, yeah. All right, Joanne, I hope that helps. Let me know. You can message me here if you want. She said there's no chat box. Yep, you should be able to just open up the app and then you can find us. Awesome.
Okay, I think I'm going to continue with what happens in a 30-minute call.
Sure.
Okay, so for 30-minute private calls or lessons, you and the student, the teacher and the student have the option to keep their cameras on.
Okay.
Or do we say closed or shut off?
Yeah.
So, okay.
Closed, yeah, both.
As a teacher, if I am settled in my chair and all that, I like my camera on. Okay. Now, there are 2 ways to speak to any learner. First way is to download the HALLO app on your phone via Google Play Store or the App Store.
Okay.
And the other is by going to a website, hallo.video. Now, it's not an app. Like VIP Kid is a portal, right? You download the VIP Kid portal. This one is on the website itself. Now, just like VIP Kid with having a web portal and a mobile app, there are some different features, right? So over here on the phone, I can exchange messages with learners and students. We can't do that yet on the web app, right? Here, if I use the web app for my private calls and lessons, I can share screen like in Zoom, right? However, on the phone, I don't remember that being a feature, maybe not yet. So that's not yet a feature. However, I see the advantages of accepting a call on the phone, especially when we're on the road, right? So we have a break, we're at the park or something, and somebody wants to direct call you. And it's like, oh, I can earn a little something by answering this call. And, I'm not doing anything here at the park. So you take the call on your phone. So so I have nothing to share, but I am ready. My head is already spinning or thinking about a ton of possible ESL or English questions to ask the learner, right? Yeah. So that's what I'm going to share.
You can come up with a few things there too.
Exactly. So even like you're at the park, make it a learning experience for the students. Would you like to go around the park with me? Would you like to try to point out the things here around the park? So more often than not, the student is just ready, right? Also, we just have to be aware of things in the sense that the student might not be using their real names. So you might have a call from Justin Bieber. Don't freak out. Okay.
It's not the real one.
Yeah. Okay. Taylor Swift, maybe lucky if it's her trying to reach you. And I've seen names of presidents from all over the world. They might, maybe that's their secretary. I'm not sure, but they're just usernames. Okay. All right.
I forgot to tell you, this is back to VIP Kid, but James,
sure,
he's taught pet equipment and turtles and hamsters for pets.
Not yet. That's not my lesson. I can't wait for you to teach my lesson. Oh, there's a ton.
I know Stephanie's taught quite a bit too. I think she's taught like 20. So, yeah.
Oh,
Stephanie, if you're still here, let us know. Have you taught any of Teacher Rizza's classes?
Yeah. So 5 lessons. So I was, that happened just last month or 2 months ago, that they said like, we have selected you to design the new speaking course. Yeah. Should you be interested? Yes, interested. Yes.
So that's so fun. I love it.
Right.
Okay, so we do want to tell them, I know Giselle had messaged me about this. They do take a percentage out. So if it says, if you put on there that you will take $8 or $9 per 30 minutes, they do take 25%. So I think that seems to be the norm, the way a lot of ESL companies are going now. Oh, Stephanie said more than 20 now. Woo! James said, I've taught 43 different topics as of today.
What? I'm so happily jealous for you. Awesome.
I'm jealous he's gotten the food ones too, because he loves to talk about food and send pictures of the food he's creating and stuff.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. We're going to have to check out his channel someday. He's going to make a food channel. Stephanie said she's at like 35 speaking courses now. Fun.
What?
Awesome. Nice. I wonder if Joanne, if she's taught any of the speaking ones too. Right. But okay.
That's okay. And we just get surprised, right? We open slots and then before you know it, it's booked a speaking course, right? Yeah. So we don't really know like if we're going to have it that day, but it looks like it's a new speaking course. I feel like they advertised or shared it with a lot of the parents. And so, and the students can choose too. I'm sure. Right.
Yes. So I think that makes them want to be there more too. So
gotcha.
Super fun. So I do have a question while we're talking about the private lessons for HALLO.
Okay.
So when they are signing up, they're not necessarily signing up. Somebody had asked me, so they're not necessarily signing up for a specific lesson. You might not have a lesson planned. They're just booking a 30-minute lesson. And I think you can kind of get a feel for what they're looking for another day. Maybe I think you were getting at that earlier. So if they have something specific coming up, or maybe they're traveling soon, I'm thinking like airport lingo, or, like something, if they want a specific thing, maybe.
Right.
Am I on the right track there, Rizza?
Yes. So pretty much the HALLO team trusts us as certified teachers to have the ability to teach pretty much any topic. However, HALLO is ready. As soon as you get hired, you will be provided a HALLO curriculum website where you can get lesson ideas. It's a full lesson with about 10 to 20 slides per lesson. And they're divided into 3 categories, okay? Beginner, intermediate, and advanced. So on your first 5 minutes with a student, you get a feel of the level of the student, and you go ahead and you have your website ready, whether you're on the phone like this, okay, and then maybe your laptop is beside you, you can check the HALLO curriculum page for ideas. And I'll give you an example. In one HALLO curriculum of about 10 slides, you've got vocabulary, you've got 2 or 3 idioms to teach, you've got reading exercises, right? So we've got you covered. HALLO's got you covered. All right.
I don't know that I've seen that.
I'll share it with you.
I've seen the curriculum template, but I don't know that I've seen, that's to make a course though. So
yes, that's to make a course should you decide if you to submit a course. But this one, I'll share it with you later.
Okay, thank you.
That we have an internal HALLO curriculum. I think beginner would have, let's say, 20 lessons. 20 lessons each per category: beginner, intermediate, and advanced. And yes, I've taught that. I've taught that to my Vietnamese student who's from Vietnam in our, is it James?
Yeah, James.
Yeah. My Vietnamese student. So I take lessons from there, and it's a full 25-minute lesson. So there's a role play, conversations. Yeah. So we're covered. Okay. Now, I think we can talk about HALLO courses now.
Sure, let's do it.
Okay. All right. For HALLO course, guys, this has the biggest earning potential. All right. Biggest earning potential. Unlike VIP Kid, where you can open up any time slot, right, within the hours that they set. Okay. For HALLO courses, well, HALLO in general, they're open 24/7. You can teach 2 a.m. your time, 2 p.m. your time.
Right.
There will always be a learner out there around the world so don't worry about like, will they be asleep? Are my kids asleep? Are my students asleep? Are they awake? Or is now a good time? Everything is okay. I wouldn't say everything is a peak hour. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
Right. But I think that as you try it out yourself, you'll realize, okay, I have more students watching me at 3 in the afternoon rather than my 10 in the evening. So you'll figure that out yourself. All right. So with a HALLO course, ask for a teaching commitment for the teacher, right? That's 8 lessons that you need to complete in 4 weeks. Okay. 2 lessons, 2 lessons, 2 lessons, 2 lessons, 2 lessons a week for 4 weeks, right? And just to make things clear, you choose a combination of days. So are you going to commit to Mondays and Wednesdays for 4 weeks? Are you going to commit to Tuesdays, Thursdays? Because if you say, wait, that's not fair, I want to teach whatever day I want, that would confuse your student if you teach Monday and Friday on the first week, Tuesday and Sunday on the second week. But what day are you teaching? Just teach the lesson.
Right. And now, she said this is just for courses. So you can teach private lessons at different times. This is just if you want to teach courses. It's really cool. They have options. So exactly. And then you need to be consistent with the time. So in all 8 sessions, are you teaching from 8 to 9 in the morning, or are you teaching from midnight to 1 a.m.? Choose a time, right? So it's a commitment for 4 weeks, 8 lessons. Okay. Perfect.
We teach for 1 hour. Okay. If you choose the HALLO course curriculum, they provide that homework and all that. If you teach that, you're committed to teach 1 hour. And unlike VIP Kid, where on the 25th minute, you can go on 26, 27, 28, 29, enter your classroom, enter your next classroom. This one on the dot after 1 hour. And also don't forget,
you need to say goodbye.
Okay. There's a 5-minute countdown timer and a 1-minute countdown timer. All right. You know you're supposed to say goodbye already. Now, after the 1 hour, on that last 5 minutes, it's your opportunity to tell your registered course students that they will be having a group session together without you. Okay. So it's in their homework, a bunch of group questions they can ask. So after you get cut for an hour, goodbye. These students have another hour to collaborate, to talk about the lesson, and to practice English amongst themselves.
Really
so
neat.
So it's a 1 hour commitment for us, and it's a 2 hour commitment for them. We can have up to 40 learners, registered learners on the comments, but only 2 to 5 students hopped on with you, just like right now we're hopped on together.
Right.
Yeah. So, we're speaking. So sometimes there might be times if our hopped on student is absent, that you would just be talking to the students on the comments,
in
right?
the chat box. Yeah.
Now here's the tricky part. There might be a case where no student arrives and you're by yourself. What do you do, Teacher Kasie?
Sing and dance for the camera.
I would love to do the same. However, the whole hour is recorded.
Okay.
Do an amazing teaching monologue of your lesson because it's recorded. Yeah. Okay. So for example, they say, teacher, can I have a makeup class in real life? Right. Well, in most scenarios, when a student is absent from real school, well, then he or she is absent. So at least for this one, as you teach your entire course for an hour without any students, the students will have that in their history or in their inbox, and they can just watch their teacher from a recorded lesson. Keep going.
Yeah. Okay.
That's it. What else?
Watch the playback. That's a good one.
Yes, they can watch the playback.
Danny said, listening and watching and washing dishes. Oh, thanks for coming, Danny. So glad you could make it today. She's got a cool farm gardening channel. She's also a VIP Kid teacher.
Woohoo! Happy farm. So cute.
So yeah, so for courses, there are 2 different types of students. I guess types you could say. They call them tier 1 and tier 2. Do you want to let them know what tier 1 and tier 2 students are?
Okay. Actually, if you sing for a few seconds, I will bring up the page.
I can dance, but I won't sing.
Okay, gotcha.
I keep like shrinking. My chair keeps falling down. So excuse me while I fix my.
You got it. I'm going to attempt a share screen. Okay, guys, we're going to talk about a student on a HALLO course that chooses between 2 kinds of pricing. Okay, tier 1 and tier 2. Now, when you see the pricing, this has nothing to do with how much you're earning as a teacher. We're going to do student pricing now for a HALLO course. Okay, let me see if I can share screen.
You should. I made you a co-host.
Ooh.
So funny.
I can't. I will. Can I share with you the link, Teacher Kasie?
Can you share the link for?
Yeah, and then you bring it up.
Oh, okay. You don't want to share your screen?
No, I.
Whatever you need to do, you just let me know.
Okay. here on the Zoom chat box, are you able to bring that up?
I can, yeah. They can't.
Okay, awesome. Okay.
They can't see the chat box. Do you want them to have this link or is this just for me to use?
Oh, if you could use that link so we could share that.
You want me to share this link with everybody?
Yes, okay. That would be great. Okay. So let's talk about our Tier 1 student and Tier 2 student, the dreamer and the achiever. Oh, I like the names.
That's fun. Okay.
Share, share, share.
Wait, am I sharing or are you sharing?
You, please.
Oh, I thought you wanted me to share the link in the... I shared the link in the chat box.
Okay. Do you want to bring it up?
Okay. Yep, I just brought it up.
Thank you.
Back to you guys. All right, so I'm going to share my screen here. Looks like this is it here. Can you see it?
I can.
All right, so it says join 1 million English students worldwide. So again, like she said, this is for students. You want to tell them about it?
Sure. So it says, if you scroll a little bit, okay, there you go. 40% cheaper, 5 times smaller class size, 20,000 positive reviews. All right. So we have our dreamer and achiever. Two choices for our students. So for the higher pricing, oh, it's on sale right now. Oh, they have a discount right now, $79.99 per month. That's 8 live classes, right? It's 2 hours of their time. Remember, the first hour is with the teacher. The next hour is with their fellow group mates or with their fellow live streamer learners, classmates. Okay. And it says participation in all 8 classes. That means in all 8 lessons, the student has that opportunity to hop on with you, just like in this Zoom. The student gets to talk to their teacher, right? 8 group sessions, that's 1 hour of their time with their classmates without the teacher. They get curriculum and homework for all 8 lessons. They can download these recorded lessons and watch it offline. And when you say group chat, they are automatically in a private group chat with their teacher and fellow course students. And that's amazing. Rather than just talking to anyone randomly, you've got a nice group of learners that just have the same or have similar goals, with them on learning English. All right, here's the achiever. This is best for those that want to have a glimpse of what a HALLO course is. So it has pretty much all the same benefits. The only difference here is instead of hopping on with a teacher for all 8 lessons, that learner has the opportunity to try it out one time, okay? One time with the teacher. However, as a reminder for both dreamers and achievers, during the group sessions, they are hopped on with each other. If there are 5 students or less, all 5 of them are in one group. As soon as there's a 6th student, right? They are somehow divided automatically or by the system into 2 groups. So there will just be 2 to 5 students hopped on together during the group session, right? Whether you're an achiever or a dreamer as a student, it either has amazing benefits. But those that are like serious learners, like I really, 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 really need to practice with my teacher, they do choose to be a dreamer. Now, also, this is a great opportunity to also let them know that if you want more, I'm here for you through a private lesson. Book a private lesson with me. So that's where we're at.
Yeah.
Hooray! Yay!
And you can go on here and take a look also on the rest of the page. We did put it in the chat box. So
yay!
did I stop sharing the screen?
Yes, you did. But what is this website you're sharing now?
What?
I'm just kidding. Nothing.
I'm like, huh? What?
Nothing.
I'm confused for a second there.
You're good. You're good.
All right, check in the chat box. Let's see. James said I clicked it and see it. Oh, okay, good. Good. Well, I'm glad you came back.
So nice. So nice.
Let's see. I have one private lesson class and 2 multiple student classes. If a private student calls out less than 2 hours, they close the class. Oh, where you're doing there. If a private student calls out less than 2 hours, they lose the class. Oh, wow.
Less than 2 hours?
I'm not sure what platform that is, but I think he also does private lessons and things. So
is this for VIP Kid or something else?
I'm not sure. He teaches VIP Kid and a couple of things, I think. So
nice, nice.
Awesome, James. Fill us in.
Nice.
Okay, so courses, if you have any questions, put them in the chat. I think she went over those pretty good. Again, that is, they do take 25%, right, Rizza? Of that. And tier, like, you can have multiple, some tier 2, some tier 1. That can be another day, another time.
Yeah, another day, another time. But I think the beauty of HALLO, right now, I don't feel like it's really in direct competition with VIP Kid. HALLO is HALLO. HALLO.
Right.
You can teach 24/7. Currently, it's for adult learners. It's an English platform, but I'm sure that as it grows, maybe it will expand to younger students. Maybe it will expand to another language, but you have to check it out because right now, HALLO is the only app that is capable of hosting a live stream with hundreds and hundreds of viewers watching at the same time, and up to 12 people hopped on you all together. And it's not just like a webinar when everybody just listens to you, but this one has the opportunity to hop on students.
I think have actual conversation.
Exactly.
Do we have a question in the chat?
Sure.
I keep on getting followers. Plus, someone tried to call me 3 times when I have no schedule. How does that happen? Unless it's a glitch. It's not a glitch.
You asked a very, very good question. Okay. So my dear Giselle, you're a teacher now. You can expect new followers every day. As soon as these learners see a teacher, it's free and it's at no cost to them to follow you. And what does this do to you? As soon as you do a live stream, when you do a live stream that's at your own cost, meaning it's free promotion for you. When you say, hi, I'm teacher Giselle, I'm new here, and I just like to introduce myself. Students would love to follow you, especially when they hear that, oh, I can practice with this teacher. She's a native English speaker. All right. Next, they are calling you because you're on the app. They see you're online. You have a green dot. Let me see if I have a green dot if I'm online. Okay. Oh, can I share this? So you see that green dot? That's me. And beside me is the wonderful teacher, Kasie.
It shows I'm on there.
Yeah. So when they see you online, they just hit your profile, like a boom, like this, boog, like that. And they attempt to call you. Now do this for me, my dear Giselle. If you see a notification, so-and-so student, let's say, Selena Gomez is trying to call you. All right. If you see that, like a username, you will earn X amount per minute. Accept or ignore. If you see an amount, that's a paid call. Go for it. If you're free. If you don't see that you will earn X amount per minute, please ignore it. So it might be glitch, bug, or they found you through another way, which I'm not sure how.
Yeah.
But you should have been paid for your call. So be ready. Take that first call, but get yourself like ready with some English questions. Okay.
I probably always have a green dot because I'm always looking at it on the computer.
Exactly. Same here. Same here. Right. Right. She had good questions.
Yeah,
Did I miss anything? Let me see. So the followers are good, right? Oh, another thing, Giselle, if you have, let's say, teacher Kasie, you have 4,000 plus followers, right?
Yeah.
If you do a live stream, okay, and all 4,000 followers have it in their settings to get notifications, okay, all 4,000 ideally, hopefully, get that drop down notification. Teacher Kasie started a live stream. Isn't that awesome to get followers? Right?
Yeah.
So they will get a notification that their teacher, that the teacher that they're following got started a live stream. So go for it.
Giselle said, I can't seem to change my rate. Plus, I can't change it. Yeah, I couldn't figure that out either, Giselle.
Okay.
Change it from like 725 to whatever.
Okay. I don't know how you got to that, but this is what we'll do, Giselle. Let's do FaceTime sometime today or later, and then let's try to go through the app together. Okay, because $4.99 is low. Okay. Go ahead.
What, $4.99 for
a private lesson? No, the minimum.
So. It said $7.25 on hers too, like mine, I think. But maybe that other one wouldn't be $4.99 a minute either. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, there's something wrong with that because you need to set it at a minimum of $7 to $12 per 30 minutes. So you have to set.
And then I think it was the call. It said $4.99. Was that the call?
I can't see.
I don't know. She said, it said $4.99. I deleted it, laugh out loud. I said, who is this person?
Wait, did you answer the call or were you just
deleted it, she said.
Oh, it's a learner, my dear. Someone wants to call you.
$4.99?
No. I don't think so, dear. It's a rate per minute. So, but if it's $4.99 a minute, I would take that call.
Okay, thank you. No, $4.99. The person that had it on his profile. Not really sure, Giselle.
$4.99. The person that had it on his profile. So that's going to be weird because I'm not sure if you can see that student's. I don't think you can see that student's profile. Right. But I know that someone is attempting to call you, and your HALLO notification should be a generic one that you would earn X amount per minute. You should have that notification. I'm so sorry about this amount that you're seeing. So you exited out. No, now that you know, Giselle, now that you know that you have an option to answer the call, right? If you were on the mobile app, then obviously you would be answering on your phone for direct calls, okay? But if it were a booked private lesson, you have the option to start your lesson on the web or on the phone. There will be a start button.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Not for direct calls. Okay. Not for direct calls.
Yeah, direct calls you can't answer on your computer, can you?
Direct calls, no, not at this time.
Okay.
Not at this time.
Super interesting.
Yes.
Wow, we have covered a lot and I have kept you for an hour.
But I'm not done with my coffee.
Oh, we can sit and chat.
And my hair is still nice.
Right? It is. It's so cute. Do you guys have any questions about HALLO? I know we have some, or I have some videos upcoming that I want to make for you guys. Oh, I know we didn't tell them. Rizza and I have a Facebook group, and if you are a new or future teacher for HALLO, please join us. We put the link at the bottom of the description box for this. Come ask questions. That's the only way I'm going to learn, and Rizza can help me answer them.
Sure. That's what I'm here for.
I mean, we would love questions because your questions are going to help other people. So hop into that Facebook group. Let's get some good talking going. Let's get some good, what am I trying to say? Build this community. You guys all know I love friends. I love community. So I think it'd be a fun teacher community to have.
Okay.
Hey, Candy, thanks for coming. She said she loves the Christmas fairy lights.
Jingle bells, jingle bells. Thank you. Thank you.
Candy, now you teach older students. You actually might like this.
Yeah.
We are talking about HALLO today, and like I keep like saying it's free talk. It's how I did it in Japan. You sit down and you chat and have English conversation, and I'm just super excited about it.
Hi, Candy. I'm currently in Chicago, Illinois.
Yes. Oh, are you seeing the chat box? You have YouTube open too?
On my phone.
Oh, perfect. There you go.
Yay. But I've answered private calls while on a walking trail, at a dog park. So, that was like quick earning quickly, and wherever I was, I would answer direct calls. I've had booked private lessons where I knew I wouldn't be home, but I would bring my laptop, or I would, just have my phone with me and have my lesson over the phone.
Right.
But that's things are different when it comes to HALLO courses. On HALLO courses, you take the time out to really sit down on your laptop, share screen, and it's more structured, more focused with the students, because it's not a one-on-one. You can expect like you can expect up to 40 paying students in a class. So currently, I'm teaching a HALLO course right now with 25 students, 25 registered students.
Yeah. Congrats. Awesome.
Thank you.
James wants to know if you're a Bears fan.
No, I'm a puppy fan.
Chicago Bears.
I'm teasing. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. And I play basketball. So
Ooh, basketball.
Yes.
I love all sports, but I'm from Boston, so everybody knows what teams I root for. So
gotcha. Gotcha.
Oh, I had another question and now I forgot.
Think.
I know. There's always so many. I'm always like, oh, I should have asked this, but I mean, this has been a great chat about HALLO.
Okay.
We're hoping to have Rizza back here for maybe more HALLO discussions. Definitely a VIP speaking course.
Okay.
Because that's so exciting. What was it, Rizza? What else did we need to tell them?
Okay, maybe I'll do a quick summary. And then if you remember that question, we can bring it up. Okay. So hello, guys. HALLO. What is HALLO? The best way to say it, HALLO is an English language learning platform where a native English speaker teaches English currently to adults from all over the world. You can do that in two ways. You teach English through the HALLO app that you download via Google Play or Apple Store, or through the HALLO website, hallo.video, right? So those are the two ways where you can teach. Currently, it's open to teacher applications if you have been referred by someone like me and teacher Kasie. It is not open just to anybody. Right now, they're very strict. And to be eligible to teach on HALLO, you need to be eligible to work in the US. You could be anywhere in the world. All right. This is an individual contractor job. There will be notes on taxes should you have questions on those. HALLO has FAQs for that and answers. And some ways to earn potentially on HALLO is through teaching a private lesson, which is actually a private one-on-one video call or video chat, should you choose to keep your camera on with a student just wanting to learn a lesson. You can teach whatever English topic you have in mind or have English conversations with that student. However, a HALLO curriculum website is available for you where you can grab a lesson and teach that lesson, right? And you can also earn potentially through direct calls where a student sees you online and you pick up that call and have your video chat together and earn per minute, rather than a private lesson, which is straight 30 minutes. This is what you can earn. And finally, it is through a HALLO course where you commit to teach 8 lessons on a combination of days, like 2 times a week for 4 weeks for 1 hour of your time. All right, which this one, HALLO course, has the greatest potential. However, you need to remember, unlike other teaching platforms that where you could choose which day to teach, this one you're committing to teach 8 lessons in a span of a month or 4 weeks. HALLO is new. We have over 1 million who have downloaded the app, over 1 million users. I'm not here to give statistics right now, like how many students have double accounts or nothing like that.
Right.
I just know that it's been downloaded over 1 million times. Correct. I stand corrected when I said 30 to 40 teachers, because teacher Jamie might have the right number, which is maybe 50 teachers.
Yeah.
Right. And all this is happening right now for the last 2-3 years without any advertising. Okay. This is all by word of mouth. And this month, our boss just got approved to do HALLO or have some partnership in Korea, where he's from. So this is going to go crazy big, especially when it's marketed all over Korea, where they are, for lack of a better word, not hungry, but have this longing, no, not longing, that desire to learn English, right? To learn English. And so this is going to go big. Currently, HALLO is hiring native English speakers for Q3 and Q4, but we don't know if it will just stop on Q3 once they get once they say that's enough. You must be referred, so please put in our our username, handles, or IDs.
Yeah,
you must be referred.
Yes, and we put them both in the description box. So she is at Rizza, I am at Kasie1.
Yes.
Don't forget the 1. There must be another Kasie.
Correct spelling, please.
Yes, please.
Not pizza, but I like pizza.
Oh, there you go.
Very good. Not Kasie2, Kasie1, and the only one.
That's funny. You did answer what I was going to ask you. It was about Korea. See, I was like, ding,
ding. Nice, nice, nice. Also, HALLO also gives you the opportunity to promote yourself in an amazing way. And that is through going on a public live stream. Public, not necessarily to the entire world, like YouTube, it could be viewed by a ton, but within the HALLO application, wherein you go on a live stream, put like a quick title, English is fun, or introduction, or nice to meet you, or please join me. You put in a thumbnail. It could be a selfie. If you're a little creative, you put in a Canva thumbnail. Do you say GIF or GIF?
I've said them both.
Okay.
But I say GIF, but I think it's supposed to be GIF because, GICI.
You got it. So I use an app called GIF. Gab.
Put in the chat box.
Okay.
Or G, do you have the hard G or J, like a J?
Yeah, I'd love to know.
Giselle said, great idea, Kasie. The Facebook looks like the Outschool Teacher Village. Yeah, a little bit. I have one for Kid Pass, and I just asked Rizza and Jamie if they thought it would be okay to do one for HALLO, because I just, when you have a community of like-minded people, you're all like out there to help students. I just think it's a great way to bounce ideas off each other or ask questions, or, hey, I had this in the class. What do you think about this? So an easy way to find information too, instead of having like 10 people ask the same question. It's like, oh, here is some information right here. So let's see. Giselle says Jif, like peanut butter.
Peanut butter? There's no J in peanut butter. Just kidding. I know. It's the best.
Love peanut butter.
Oh, okay.
Spoon here. Sorry. I'll just take the spoon and eat out of the jar.
What? No.
Only one time. I don't double dip my spoon.
Gotcha. Now, dogs can eat peanut butter, right?
Yes. My dog loves
so that's it. Okay. Because we do scoop some peanut butter in like this toy. But the peanut butter is inside.
Oh yeah.
So the dog just,
Yep. Oh yeah.
Okay, gotcha. All right, I'm gonna show you the HALLO app. You can download it on the Google Store or on Apple. but this is the logo, like this, like a hand with different colors. Okay. As a teacher, you set up your profile, right? And I like the GIF, the peanut butter, because it's moving, right? Rather than a selfie. And yeah, so that's how it looks.
Yeah.
There's like moving stuff. This unboxing one is the one that Kasie attended. Like,
it is fun.
Yeah. So there. But you're welcome to put in like a still shot, a selfie, or something like that. We do our best to speak English. Sometimes we have some students that attempt to write in their native language. You just be that kind of teacher that encourages them that, okay, you can do it. Tell me in English. Tell me in English.
Right.
Yeah. So you should be like a cheerleader to them. But at the same time, it's normal and you should promote yourself and make sure that your calendar not necessarily is full, but you have something in your calendar.
Yeah.
Like, go ahead, check my calendar, book a private lesson with me. Let's have class together, or let's have a call together. Let me help you with your English.
Awesome. Okay, let me read the chat.
Sure.
Giselle said, no, it's GIF, not GIF like peanut butter. James said he pronounces it GIF with a hard G. And then he said, here is something for you. Peanut butter, soy sauce, and fish sauce, there's my Boston, with Thai peppers. Dipping sauce.
Yummy.
Yes.
It's like you're saying gift. I say gift.
Yeah. I don't really know. I've said them both, so it just depends. And
Gotcha. Gotcha. We're still friends no matter what.
Right?
Or Jim. Right?
Diversity.
Nice.
Awesome. Well, we've had lots of people in the chat, guys. Thank you so much for coming. And Rizza, thank you for coming, hanging out with us. You're welcome back anytime. Guys, if you have any questions, still put them in the comment box below. I will answer the best I can, or ask Rizza and Jamie if I don't know the answers for you. Yeah, let us know how we can help you. Yes. That's it. All right. Tomorrow we have Teaching Abroad with teacher Kasie.
I saw that.
In Germany, where I used to live. So I think I'm super excited to hear her. It is 1 hour later than my normal live. So maybe I'll see you all there.
You lived in Germany for a while?
I lived in Germany for 10 years and Japan for 7.
How's your German?
Not as good as my Japanese, but
okay. Well, let me tell you stuff.
And now I'm probably like, I can't remember it. Every time I try to speak it, I'm like, oh, what was that again?
Guten Morgen.
Guten Morgen. Yeah.
Guten Nacht.
Guten Nacht. Good night.
Ich liebe dich.
Ich liebe dich.
Ich liebe dich. Okay, got it. Ich liebe dich.
I'm probably saying it wrong too. So
gotcha.
James said, great show. Rizza is very funny. Yes, a lot of fun. Yeah.
I know. I can stop teacher Kasie from walking her dog when I do a live stream. I know that now.
I was so interested. Like I learned a lot on how to like engage with the students, but also like, Kasie, just relax. It doesn't have to be totally structured and totally nervous. Just have a few things ready and talk. So I learned a lot from you. I appreciate it.
But your dog Goliath was also very patient. Your dog was just like nicely like this. Are you going to walk yet, mommy?
He doesn't care. Look at his picture right here. That's how relaxed he is.
I know. Great picture. Yeah.
Actually, this was made from teacher Victoria for my birthday in March. She made it for me, so I got to download it, and yeah,
so sweet. So you downloaded it and then you made it your Zoom background.
Yeah, she makes them as like her business. I have lots of friends have like secondary businesses. I think most of us are VIP kid teachers or online teachers, and then they just come on when they're promoting something or whatever, and this was her. She gave me this as a present. I love it.
I think one more thing I'd like to share about HALLO Teachers. We have a nice HALLO Teachers community. So you know how some teachers are all together on Facebook official page or something like that. We also have this place or app where we talk, right? Remember that on Slack?
Oh,
So
yes.
there we get our announcements. There we get to ask questions. Our HALLO support is there for any questions on possible glitches, questions about payment, questions about, just in general and all that. We've got teacher Jamie. Also, she has her presence, her virtual presence there, checking in on everybody. So none of us would get lost.
Yeah,
So
and we're all like-minded too. Like Jamie was also a VIP kid teacher, is also a VIP kid teacher. She knows what we do and how we do it because she's doing it right along with us. So
right. And then if you ask a question like, I think I can't do this on the app, and then you'll have a few teachers, oh, me too, or somebody will say, oh, this is what you need to do to clear that. So we've got teachers helping each other. So I think I like our teacher community once things are official, but you gotta apply first. Okay.
Yes. And let us know how we can help you. Oh, that's so much fun. Anytime, let's come back and chat.
Sounds good. Sounds good. And you're very welcome to say hello on my live stream. And once you do live streams as well, I'm going to pop in and say hello to you for sure. All right. Oh, what's this?
I get nervous.
Okay. Well,
I think I get sick before YouTube videos.
Gotcha. I feel you, girl.
I just have to do it once and then I'll be fine. But to hit the go live button, I'm like,
okay. This is what you do when you get nervous. Okay. When you go on a live stream and you run out of things to say, well, this would work for teacher Kasie. Okay. You go grab Goliath and just put him on the screen.
Go first.
Goliath will do the talking for everyone. Okay. Right. And everyone's, oh, cute dog teacher. Then you'll have something to talk about.
There you go.
There you go. Goliath this, Goliath that.
Right.
Instantly, you can even have a live stream, meet Goliath.
Right.
Right. And then the teacher, your dog isn't moving. Teacher, what's wrong with Goliath?
Well, he ran away. I don't even know where he is now.
Oh,
too loud. Whenever I sit in this chair, like he'll come lay with me, but as soon as I start talking, he walks out. He's like, too loud, Mom. Too loud.
Too loud. Another YouTube. Here we go.
Yeah. Even VIP kid in the morning. So.
What are your hours? Like
I usually start around 5:30.
Okay.
And I teach. My last one usually ends at 8 o'clock.
Okay.
That one's usually booked all the time. I was teaching 7 days a week and now I teach 5.
Okay. But
I am opening some evenings just to see if they book and have a couple before my vacation.
Gotcha. Well, they will book now because it's their summer.
Right.
So now I open non-peak hours and they do get booked. Well, you know what? It varies. Who knows if they went on vacation, they're in another city. So
yeah. James said he loves the VIP kid speaking courses. I just saw that, James. He has 7 more of them tomorrow.
Gotcha.
Super fun. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for coming, and we will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.
Thank you so much. It's been lovely to see your beautiful smile and your whole self. Very lovely. Love to Goliath.
We'll chat soon.